Hi guys, welcome back. It's Friday and we're concluding our first week of Christmas recommendations. And I have an album here that I'm sure a lot of you have never heard tell of. I remember finding it, I'm going to say it was in the old Kmart when they used to have, discount album bins. And I liked nothing better in those old days. And I still do if I go into like dollar stores or any of these kind of stores that have discontinued albums or CDs. And I'll often just root through them because you never know what you're going to find. And this was one I found, and I bet you I didn't pay any more than maybe $1.99 for it. This is back in the late 60s. And it was a time, again, Herb Alpert was really popular. And that Tijuana sound was something that people were into. So I ended up picking this up. And it's called Tijuana Christmas by the Border Brass. No idea who any of these musicians are. There's no information on the back. It was really kind of a throwaway album they put together. And again, I bought it for next to nothing. But the songs on it were pretty traditional Christmas songs. Jingle Bells, Silent Night, Wish You a Merry Christmas, What Child Is This, First Noel, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, but done in that Tijuana style. Now, I know Herb Alpert later put out an album of Christmas music. And to me, and I hate to say this because I know some of you will really get upset, I would rather have had the Border Brass version of the Tijuana Christmas. Herb Alpert seemed a little overproduced. It didn't have the fun and excitement and just the energy that this one did. And maybe because it was just a bunch of studio musicians putting it together, they put that extra effort in. But it was excellent. And surprisingly, I'm looking around and I'm on one of the streaming networks, and this one was Spotify. They still have that album out there. Now, what they've done is they've changed it a little bit from the album I have. All the basic tracks are the same, but for some reason, they've added singers over some of them. So over top of the actual track, you can hear these singers singing the words, and sometimes they're just kind of humming along over top of the song. To me, it distracts a bit from what I have with the original version, but it gives you a chance to still have access to this. Now, I don't know if it's still available for purchase anywhere on some of the digital downloads. Like I say, I was surprised to find it on Spotify to be able to listen to, and it's called Tijuana Christmas, the Border Brass. And if you just want to have some fun, they've got some excellent arrangements. I've actually transcribed some of their stuff that I used with a group I had with the brass quintet because their arrangements and how interesting they were, and just how exciting it was with that Tijuana sound. Really, this has been a mainstay of my Christmas listening since the late 60s. I had it on album. I put it on my cassette. I put it on CD. I still play it every year, and my family can tell you, we listen to this one a lot of times every Christmas. And that's like almost 50 years ago, and we're still cranking this out. A great album, stands up well. Check it out. You may be quite surprised at how much fun it is. Okay, we'll see you on Monday as we continue our look at Christmas music. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you then.